Hey guys, this is the Boss ES-8, and today I want to show you how I had my two main templates set up, and then that's how I create my other presets using those two main templates. So the first one is basically I have a mute switch that goes to the tuner, and I finally figured out what I was doing wrong with that. So that works, and when I press the mute switch again, it goes back to my sound. Now, switches 3 and 4 are my instant access switches where I can bring in a sound from the H9 or the M5. Or if I chose to, I could bring in something else. But that's what I have my second template for. So if I press number 3, it's going to bring in the sound from the M5, which in this case is the tremolo. Okay, and then number 4 is going to bring in the tape delay from the H9. So, and I have that set up. I'm going to use that template for pretty much the same bank. So like for instance, if I go to my main bank here, this would be like my clean sound. And if I go over to number 2, which would be my rhythm sound, I can still access the M5 and the H9 using the 3 and 4 buttons right there. Okay. Same thing goes if I'm on number 5, which is my lead tone, which I use the OD glove for that. I can still hit number 4 or hit number 3. I can do that on number 7. And I can always change the sounds on the M5 or H9 depending on if I want a phaser or a vibrato or some kind of shimmer sound from the H9 or something. It can be anything. And there's 99 different banks I could choose on here, so I could store all kinds of configurations of different sounds. So that is template 1. And then let me go back here. So now template 2 is a slot variation on template 1, to where instead of having 7 and 8 be a preset, I'm going to make those instant access switches as well. So 3 can be instant access. Get out of the light here. 4 can be instant access. 7 is going to bring in my my pure octave. And that sounds really good when I have some overdrive on and kind of thicken up some lead lines and whatnot. And then number 8 is going to bring in my my fuzz pedal. But if I know I'm going to be on that bank, I'm just going to put the octave, the middle switch on. And that's going to give me kind of like that Octavia Jimi Hendrix kind of lead tone. So that's without. And then if I kick it in, it sounds kind of crazy, but with some overdrive on it, sounds really good. So that's the two main presets that I have. And like I said, just between those two, I can always switch up the sounds on the M5 or H9 to get the tremolo, phase, chorus, my auto volume echo sound I really love to use, the shimmer sounds in the hall, and whatever else I'll have on the H9 there. So if you have any questions about the Boss ES-8, feel free to let me know down in the comments. And this thing is really powerful. It can do a whole lot of stuff. It does take a little bit of time to learn the ins and outs of using the controls and the assigns and just where everything is laid out. But once you get that down, this is really easy. And it makes playing a lot easier because you can just set up your presets how you want and then just worry about playing, not have to worry about turning on different combinations of pedals individually. So presets are powerful in that regard. So we will talk to you later, and stay tuned for more videos. See ya.